What's going on, guys? It's Aaron from SFR. Right now we have Orion's car here. As you all know, unfortunately he blew his motor coming down here from Connecticut. There's a lot of talk all over YouTube and Instagram, everywhere, social media, of why his motor blew. First off, there's a lot of internet mechanics out there. There's a lot of people who think they're tuners. There's a lot of people that think that they know these cars. When it comes to SFR, we actually know these cars inside and out. I personally have been working on these cars since 2010, and Jay's been tuning and working on these cars since the Tiburon days. Go back to 15 years. We're not, we might be new to some of you new guys, to our new subscribers, but we're not new to these cars. We know these cars inside and out. So why, if the tune is what caused the motor to blow, then we would just take man up and say, yes, it's our fault. We have no problem manning up, and I have no problem of saying I messed up, so now we got to fix it. But in all honesty, there's so many things that happened that says that it wasn't the tune. All right, for instance, he wasn't even in boost, and allegedly he was driving from fifth to sixth, changing gears from fifth to sixth, and during the time that it was in neutral, that split second, the motor just RPMs just shot up and the motor popped. So there's a couple of things that just doesn't make really sense to us, because out of all the cars that we've tuned and out of all the motors that we've experienced in general, for the RPMs to just shoot up out of nowhere is something that's never happened before. So that's why we just don't really know what exactly happened. We have cars here all over, and we have, we're dealing with other customers, and we're pretty busy. We're not only do we run a shop, we do tuning, we do online sales. We have a lot on our plate, and it's not just one car that we focus on at all times. So I have yet to take apart the motor to figure out what exactly happened, to see how the pistons look, how the cylinder walls look, to get a sense of what really happened according to what the motor is going to tell me. Eventually I'll get to that in a couple of days, and of course we'll update you guys in the videos. The car was tuned at 21 pounds. 21 pounds might seem like a lot of boost for you NA guys, but these cars run from factory with about 18, 19 pounds. And we did that intentionally because we knew that he was going to be beating the shit out of the car. So we wanted to make power, but yet keep it conservative. If it was the tune, it would have happened on the dyno. We would have seen some numbers, we would have seen something on the graph. It would have happened during the test drive. We would have hit detonation. You would hear something else. And it would have happened on the track. A lot of you people don't know this, but he actually took it to the track and spent all day there. He had done at least 120 laps. He went through 3 fill-ups, and he also filled up the meth tank 6 times. So that in itself, he's beating the crap out of it. And that's what he does. He does a good job at it. So unfortunately, the motor's not built, but it's still, at the end of the day, it's still a stock motor. It's been abused. So moving on from the tune. What else could, some of the reasons that we've seen online on the comments on social media is his cruise control was on and it was trying to compensate. And in this case in particular, his cruise control is disabled. We have a launch control feature which actually disables the cruise control. So that is nipped in the bud. Not only is it nipped in the bud for that, but his ABS sensors were disconnected in the front. So the computer actually won't be able to compensate or know the actual rotation, the speed of the front wheels. So that didn't, that's not the reason. So we mixed that out. Another probability that you guys were saying is
misshifted.
Money shifted.
Money shifted. Money shifted.
Money shifted, misshifted. All right. According to Orion himself, he says that he was just shifting from 5th to 6th. That's what he says, and we believe him. He's our customer. He's a good person. So if that's what he says, that's what he says. We weren't there, so we can't debunk it, and we can't say, throw it out entirely. It's just we just have to go on Orion's word.
I want to take over a little bit because he's not gonna try to. He's just humble. He doesn't want to say anything. So when Orion came here, one of the complaints he was making was the hydro e-brake. It wasn't locking up like it should, and it was constantly fighting with the ABS. I had to reach out to Korean office and some affiliates to bypass some of the ABS confliction with the hydro e-brake. So we found a solution, and we basically fixed the issue, and Orion was able to use the hydro e-brake all day at the track. So not only it was tuned for, but all the features that he was able to do at the track, we got it done in 2 days. Not to brag about it, but what Aaron did, he actually made the alignment perfectly, so he didn't even have to do the alignment. And Orion personally said that this is actually the best car he ever had at the track. So he's gonna actually move on with this car. And we have some future plans we've been talking about. Once again, we're very glad the fact that we're teaming up with Hager Garage, and can't wait to see what the future holds. But we're at the end of the day, we're contracted to work on his car, and the whole decision is actually made by Orion. So I'm just glad that he's not giving up on this car, because we even suggested to jump on different platforms or different just Coupes in general, because it's going to be less work. But because of his friends and his fans, all the support that they've been given to this car, he wants to just keep this car and move on. So that's something that we respect a lot. It's a track car. It's not like slam it and daily it, like some people say. It's a concept, man. Break it, fix it, and do it again. That's what it is. We're just very, very excited that we're gonna have his car here, and we're gonna start working on it. And like Aaron said, we have full operation every day, so that we can't just be on his car all the time, but we do have schedules all planned out that we're definitely gonna be sharing with you guys. So don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.